Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of RUW Decimation. Tonight, we will kick things off with Chris Nitro taking on the Madhouse Jackal. These two recently reignited their feud. And I know damn well that whenever these two step into the ring again, they are going to blow the roof off the place. I'm a commentator for the evening, Alex Black. And man, do we have a night of action coming your way tonight. The hardcore champion Chris Nitro versus the Madhouse Jackal in a non-title match to kick us off here on RUW Decimation. And now here comes the RUW Hardcore Champion, Chris Nitro. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from East Bernstadt, Kentucky, weighing in at 228 pounds, the RUW Hardcore Champion, Chris Nitro. Like I mentioned a little bit ago, every single time Chris Nitro and Jackal step foot in the squared circle, they always blow the roof off the place. And I know that tonight, here in our opening contest, this will be no exception. And his opponent, from London, Kentucky, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Madhouse Jackal. Now Jackal and Chris Nitro know so much about each other. So this will be a great back and forth contest that we are witnessing here. Well, that we will witness here tonight. You can see Chris Nitro on the outside of the ring. Jackal just walked past him, didn't even acknowledge him. Man, the feud is starting off hot and heavy here. The bell sounds. Chris Nitro versus the Madhouse Jackal to kick us off on Decimation here tonight. Jackal has Chris Nitro up and sending him down with a Falcon's arrow. And now Jackal, scoop slam. Oh, Chris, big kick to the face. Oh, but Chris got caught. Jackal has Chris up in the fireman's carry. And now face first off that top turnbuckle. Now the Madhouse Jackal regaining control of this contest, sending Chris Nitro down. And now Jackal. Oh, Chris Nitro had that scouted, connecting the inverted DDT as a counter, but Jackal springs right back up, but Chris with a pop-up Hurricane Rana and raining down right hands on the face. This match is already kicking us off hot and heavy here. Chris dropping the elbow right on the kidneys. Chris. Oh, stomp to the left arm. And now Chris with a springboard leg drop. Now Chris picking Jackal up, but Jackal sweeps the legs. Now again, Jackal regaining control of this contest, but Chris wisely rolling to the outside, but Jackal is going to meet him right there. Now Jackal sending Nitro face first off that ring apron. But now it's Chris who gets the counter on the Madhouse. Oh, Jackal caught the leg. Big clothesline. Official at a count of 3, but Jackal sending Chris Nitro back inside the ring, and Jackal stepping back in as well. But Chris, Irish whip. Oh, there's a kick right to the midsection. Now Chris lining Jackal up. Chris with a drop kick right to the temple. And Chris with a springboard senton. Cover. Oh, only the count of 1 for Nitro. And now Chris has the Madhouse hook. There's the alley-oop facebuster, but Jackal just got right back to his feet, but Chris with a clothesline sends Jackal in the corner. And now Chris with the alley-oop powerbomb. And now Nitro has a hold of Jackal. Irish whip. There's the drop down. And Chris with the step up enziguri. About knocked Jackal out. And a springboard moonsault. Utilizing his athleticism there. But Chris, you gotta finish this match. Oh, and he's looking to do just that. Chris. Oh, Chris took just a little too long. And that allows Jackal enough time to recover. Jackal was looking for the Claymore, but Chris had that scouted. What a great back and forth contest we are witnessing here to kick us off on RUW Decimation. Chris has the Madhouse up. And the go to sleep connects. Chris into the cover. But Jackal still getting that shoulder up. Now Jackal pulling himself up in the corner. But Chris. Oh my God. Beautiful tornado DDT. Spiking the Madhouse Jackal right on the top of his head. Chris with a body splash. And now Chris with a springboard senton. Chris keeping on the heavy offense. Stomp right to the arm of Jackal. And now Chris going up to the top rope. And now Chris with the body splash. But Jackal already getting back up to his feet. But Chris is still bringing the fight. There's the Irish whip. And another step up enziguri. And now Chris Nitro once again looking to put the finishing touches on this match. But Jackal again has it scouted. Chris unable to connect any of his finishing moves on the Madhouse Jackal. Jackal German suplex into the bridge. Oh, only the count of 1. Now Jackal as Chris hooked. Oh, shot right to the chest. Just drops Chris Nitro. And now Jackal. Oh, dropping the elbow right on the knee. Just trying to wear down Chris Nitro as much as he can. He's targeting those legs there. A very smart strategy. There's another stomp to the ankle. Look at this. Jackal wearing down the legs of Chris Nitro. And now look at this. Ground and pound onto Chris Nitro here. Now Jackal. Irish whip. And the Claymore connects. Jackal into the cover. Oh no! Chris, at the last possible second, gets his shoulder up at the count of 2. And now Chris bringing the fight to Jackal. Springboard drop kick. And Chris lining up Jackal for another drop kick right to the temple. And Chris, for the second time in this match, going up top. Chris with another body splash. Cover this time, though. And that defeats the Madhouse Jackal. Chris with a big victory over the Madhouse. But Chris is thinking something. Chris has a hold of a damn ladder. Chris, the match is already over. Oh! Ladder right to the face of the Madhouse Jackal. What message is Chris trying to prove with these constant attacks on the Madhouse? Chris! Oh! Body slam right on the ladder. Spine first goes Jackal. What is Chris Nitro trying to prove with these constant post-match assaults on the Madhouse Jackal? He's already sent a message by defeating Jackal, and he's just going to assault him afterwards. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, holy hell. If you did not tune in to the Decimation episode last week, you missed out on some crazy shit. Because let me just tell you, last week on RUW Decimation, the man on your right, the general manager Alexander Kelly, demanded a World Heavyweight Championship rematch against the Nemesis James Taylor. Well, he got his rematch and he was victorious. Alexander Kelly is a 5-time RUW World Heavyweight Champion, but immediately after he won the World Heavyweight Championship from the Nemesis James Taylor, the man on your left, Sethi, ended up cashing in his Tournament of Hardcore briefcase on his older brother, the general manager Alexander Kelly, and now Sethi is the current RUW World Heavyweight Champion, winning that title for the first time ever in his career, and Alexander Kelly is certainly not happy about that. And like I said, the brand new RUW World Heavyweight Champion, Sethi, making his way out to the ring. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Lexington, Kentucky, weighing in at 228 pounds, the RUW World Heavyweight Champion, Sethi. Like I said, Alexander Kelly certainly cannot be happy that Sethi took away his World Heavyweight Championship in a matter of minutes. But now, the older brother of Sethi, the general manager, Alexander Kelly, making his way down to the ring. And his opponent, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 204 pounds, bad attitude, Alexander Kelly. Oh, but look at this. Sethi with a pre-match attack on the general manager, as if he didn't already rub it in to Alexander Kelly last week by taking his World Heavyweight Championship. Sethi is bringing the fight to Alexander Kelly before Alexander has even made his way to the ring yet. Sethi, oh, shot right to the face of his older brother. And now Sethi, oh my God, belly to back suplex right on the ramp. Now what is Sethi trying to prove to the general manager, Alexander Kelly here? Is he trying to prove that he's better than him with the pre-match attack? He's not even giving Alexander Kelly a chance to breathe, a chance to recover here. He's going to break his left leg. Sethi dropping the elbow right on the chest. Oh, but finally, Alexander Kelly able to answer back against his younger brother. Now, Alexander and Sethi fighting ringside, but now Sethi, bionic elbow, connecting onto Alexander Kelly. This match has yet to begin. I did not hear the bell sound. And Sethi just wearing apart his older brother, the general manager, Alexander Kelly here. But Alexander sending Sethi right up against the apron. And now inside the ring. And finally, this match has started. There's the bell. But Sethi, just like that, bringing the fight to Alexander. There's a disaster kick. And Sethi feeling fired up. I don't get what he was trying to prove with the pre-match attack, though. Now Sethi. Oh, knee right to the midsection of Alexander Kelly. But Alexander, right back up. And Alexander has Sethi hooked and sending him down. Oh, forearm right to the face. Now, Alexander sending Sethi over the ropes. And Alexander, with a hot shot, sends him flying off the apron. And now both these men again on the outside of the ring. They don't want to spend too much time on the outside because now the countouts are eligible. Oh, Kelly sending Sethi face first off the ring apron. And he is just bringing the fight to him on the outside of the ring here. Now Alexander sending him face first off the mats on the outside. Now Alexander has Sethi in position, but Sethi answering back with elbows to the midsection. And now Sethi, look at this, has Alexander hooked, connecting the pedigree. And Sethi stepping back in. Official at a count of 6, and Alexander is not moving. And now look at this, Sethi just doing push-ups inside the ring. But Alexander Kelly stirring back to his feet. And Alexander back inside the ring. Oh, kick out to the midsection, dirty deeds. Alexander, cover. Oh, but Sethi able to get that shoulder up at the count of 2. But Alexander is continuing the heavy offense. Alexander with a springboard splash. Now he is just bringing the fight to his younger brother here, dribbling his head off the canvas. And now look at this, just lining him up. Alexander, knee right to the face, and a clothesline sends him down. And now Sethi pulling himself up in the corner. But Alexander, forearm right to the face. And now Alexander feeding off the energy from this crowd, but Sethi rolls out. Now stepping back in. Now Sethi, Irish whip. Oh, I think he was looking for the power slam, but Alexander, Lou Thesz press, raining down right hands on the face of Sethi. But just like that, Sethi answering back. Now Sethi, oh, I think he was looking for crossroads, but Alexander with a second dirty deeds. Cover. Oh, still not enough to put away Sethi. Sethi's got some fight in him, and that is being displayed right here, right now. Alexander was looking for a senton from the middle rope, but Sethi got out of the way, but Alexander is still bringing the fight to him here. Oh, targeting that left arm. Kick right to the midsection. Alexander with a neck breaker. Now Alexander, look at this. Oh my God. That's the same move he used to win the World Championship from James Taylor last week. And it puts Sethi away this week. Here is your winner, Bad Attitude, Alexander Kelly. Alexander Kelly has put away his younger brother, the World Heavyweight Champion, Sethi. But let me tell you, this feud has just begun. But ladies and gentlemen, we have more action headed your way tonight. Speaking of feuds, this next match is a feud that has kicked off. This has been going on for the past, what, like month or so? The Demon versus the Assassin, Mark Jones. These two will go at it once again, one-on-one, coming up next. Why is Damian Priest in the ring? Damian Priest is competing in the main event coming up next. But Mark Jones is bringing a fight to the Demon here. Now look at this, Mark. Oh, stomp right to the midsection of the Demon. And now Mark, repeated kicks to the face. These two just fighting on the outside of the ring. Oh, Demon dropping the knee right on the back of the head. I apologize for no commentary. Technical difficulties, but we back. Oh! Mark just sends the Demon tumbling back to the outside. Is this match official, or are these two just beating the living hell out of each other here? Mark stomped to the right arm of the Demon. He's trying to wear down both of those arms as much as he can. Mark dropping the knee on the face. Demon. He's got a hold of Mark here and sending him back inside the ring. I don't think this is an official match. I don't even see the ref in the ring. Hang on a second. Oh, what? Oh yeah, he's there. Never mind. He was just at the far end. Mark locking in a submission. But the Demon gets out of it. Yeah, this match is not official. How many matches? Well, I put that in quotation marks. How many matches have these two had where the bell wasn't even made? Like, the bell didn't even sound. Because, like, recently they've just been beating the hell out of each other with no official match. Mark with the sling blade. And now Mark, was looking for a lion salt. But the Demon had that scouted. And now Demon stomped right to the midsection of the Intercontinental Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, this was just made official by the general manager, Alexander Kelly, in the back. These two will go one-on-one on the next PLE later this month. for the Intercontinental Championship. They will finally have a scheduled match for the title. Demon 1916. But now Mark just got back up. Oh, was looking for the super kick. Demon had it scouted. And now Demon has Mark up on his shoulders. Demon with the go to sleep. And now locking in the heel hook. But again, this match is not sanctioned. Mark able to get out of the heel hook. Now Mark, ripcord forearm right to the face of the Demon. Now Mark could be looking for a neck breaker here. Oh no, blow right to the back of the neck of the Demon. Mark, super kick right to the face. And Mark Jones wins the brawl. But ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. King Vampire personally requested this match on the RUW Discord server. King Vampire had a scheduled match last week. I forget who it was up against, and I apologize. But before his match, King Vampire got assaulted by Daniel Hayes, who... Oh, I just remembered. King Vampire went one-on-one with Brandon Collins last week. But as King Vampire was making his entrance, he got assaulted by Brandon Collins' new ally, Daniel Hayes. So King Vampire went on Discord and asked for a tag team steel cage match against himself and Damian Priest. Wait, no, I said that wrong. He asked for a tornado tag team steel cage match where he will team up with Damian Priest to take on the team of Daniel Hayes and the Spartan Brandon Collins. The following contest is a Tornado Tag Team Steel Cage Match. Introducing first, the team of the Redneck Daniel Hayes and the Spartan Brandon Collins. These two have just been a couple menaces here in RUW lately. And if you ask me, I don't like it. So King Vampire and Damian Priest better give these two what they deserve here. And their opponents. First, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, King Vampire. And his tag team partner from New York. Hang on. Weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest. Main event tonight, Tornado Tag Team Steel Cage Match. And like I said, King Vampire and Damian Priest better give Daniel Hayes and Brandon Collins what they deserve here. There's the bell. This match is sure to be hot and heavy with a lot of action. King Vampire just sent Brandon Collins face first into the canvas. Oh, King Vampire, look at this. He's already trying to find an escape out of the cage. Oh, but he gets stopped by Daniel Hayes. Now, look, Brandon Collins is just bringing the absolute beating to Damian Priest here. Brandon Collins with the stump puller leg snap. Daniel Hayes was able to pull King Vampire back inside the cage. Oh! King Vampire just falling off the cage. But now Brandon Collins looking to escape. And he just might do that. Oh, but Damian Priest was able to catch him, but Brandon hopped off the cage anyway. He knew he was in trouble. Oh! Damian just sent Brandon right into the cage, but it looks like Damian got some of that as well. Daniel Hayes with a neck breaker onto Damian Priest. And now Brandon, look at this. Uranagi to King Vampire. Now Daniel Hayes, he's looking to get the hell out of here. Oh! Brandon Collins bringing the fight to both King Vampire and Damian Priest. Daniel Hayes, look at this. Ascending the cage wall. He's on the top now. Daniel Hayes is about to make his way out of the cage, but King Vampire, look at this, able to stop him in his tracks. Now look at this. Oh, Brandon, beautiful lion saw onto Damian Priest. King Vampire pulling Daniel Hayes back inside the cage. Oh, but now Brandon, sight set on King Vampire. Brandon Collins has him up, sitting him down with a power bomb. But now Damian Priest, look at this. Oh, there's a hammerlock clothesline. About turned the Spartan Brandon Collins inside out. This action hot and heavy in our main event. King Vampire bringing the fight to Brandon Collins here. Look at this. Oh, there's a backbreaker. Daniel Hayes again was looking to ascend the cage wall. But King Vampire, oh my God, Daniel Hayes just fell off the cage. Damian Priest with the springboard forearm wipes out Daniel. King Vampire forearm to the face of Brandon Collins. And there's a disaster kick from King Vampire to Daniel Hayes. And now Brandon has Damian up. There's the power bomb. Daniel Hayes with a neck breaker on the King Vampire. Now Brandon looking to get out of the cage. Oh, but he gets stopped by Damian Priest. Oh, but Brandon answers back with a kick. Now Brandon, was looking for a double axe handle, but Daniel Hayes is taking care of the work for him. Brandon Collins again looking to make it out of the cage. Daniel Hayes with a shin breaker on the King Vampire. Damian Priest has Brandon up. There's a power bomb. Now Daniel looking to get out of here, but Damian quickly able to stop him. Looking for a power bomb onto Daniel, and it connects. Now Brandon with a 450 splash on the King Vampire. If I were Daniel Hayes or Brandon Collins, I would climb out of the cage now. Now Brandon again looking to ascend the cage wall. Daniel Hayes with a curb stomp to King Vampire. But now Daniel setting his sights on a Damian Priest. Brandon Collins is about to make his way out of the cage, ascending down the wall. But that leaves Daniel Hayes all by himself. Oh, connecting the middle rope elbow drop. Brandon Collins has escaped the cage, but now Daniel Hayes is in there all by himself. And he's catching a beating here. King Vampire sending him throat first off that top rope. And a big knee right to the face. And now both King Vampire and Daniel Hayes, both King Vampire and Damian Priest bringing the beating and the fight to Daniel Hayes. And they are both looking to ascend the cage at the same time. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say. Daniel Hayes looking to stop Damian Priest. But King Vampire is about to make his way out. King Vampire, look at this. He's escaped the cage. Now Damian Priest and Daniel Hayes are in there all by themselves. Now Daniel, look at this. Backbreaker on to Damian Priest. And now he's on the middle rope. Daniel, was looking for the elbow drop. Damian Priest got out of the way, and he's looking to put Daniel Hayes away. He's got him hooked. Damian Priest with the South of Heaven. But he's not gonna climb the cage. Instead, he's applying the submission hold. But Daniel Hayes trying to fight out of it, and he does. Now these two just back and forth in the main event. Which team will be able to win this match? It might be Daniel Hayes and Brandon Collins. These two ascending the cage wall at the same time. But Damian, able to stop Daniel Hayes in his tracks. And Daniel falling off the cage. Daniel pulling himself up on the ropes. Damian with a clothesline. About ripped his head off. And now dropping the elbow. And now Damian looking to ascend the cage. He's made it to the top. But Daniel Hayes makes it back to his feet. Can he stop Damian Priest in time? He does. Now look at this. Daniel Hayes pulling Damian Priest back inside the cage. These two at a stalemate at the moment. And now Damian falling off the cage. And now Daniel with timber. But he's still bringing the fight to Damian Priest. If I were him, I would climb the cage and get the heck out of there. I think he heard me. He's looking to do just that. Daniel Hayes has made it to the top of the cage. But now Damian Priest on his way to stop him. And he does so. Daniel Hayes was looking to kick him off. But Damian Priest ultimately gets the upper hand on Daniel Hayes. And now Damian Priest. Never mind, Daniel Hayes had it scouted. He's answering back. Super kick right to the jaw. And now Daniel Hayes lining up Damian Priest for the curb stomp. Climb out of there. Instead, he's going to continue the heavy offense, and that could come back to bite him. Damian Priest springboard forearm connects. Now Damian looking to get out of the cage. Can he make it out? Daniel Hayes looking to follow him. Oh, able to stop him. If these two would just climb out of the cage immediately after hitting their finishing moves, we would have had some winners by now. Damian falling off the cage. But he springs right back up. Oh, these two just back and forth. Daniel with an uppercut. Now Daniel Hayes, look at this. Double axe handle right to the back. And now lining up Damian Priest for yet another curb stomp. Climb out of the cage. Oh, he could be looking to do just that. Daniel Hayes has made it to the top of the cage. He's about to make his way out. Damian Priest slowly stirring. Will he make it to Daniel Hayes in time? No, Daniel Hayes, look at this. Ascending down the wall of the cage. And ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Collins and Daniel Hayes pick up the victory in this Tornado Tag Team Steel Cage main event. Here are your winners, the team of the Spartan, Brandon Collins, and the Redneck, Daniel Hayes. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll just about do it for this week's episode of RUW Decimation. Thank you for tuning in if you did. Be sure to tune in next Thursday for another episode of RUW Decimation, and we will catch y'all then. Deuces.